Good evening, everyone. Thank you once again for joining me on the Look Crafter Show. Hello, my name is Aline, and welcome to Mixed Media Monday. We are working on the 5x8 Mixed Media book. Right now, I'm going to be using some gesso to kind of make the background colors kind of disappear, but you can still kind of see them. And anywho, I'm going to be painting that on, and then I will be using a heat tool, which is Martha Stewart heat gun. A lot of different companies make them, so just look around. Anyways, I'm going to be also using something that I haven't done before, which is a double stencil technique. It is the first one. This first stencil that I will be using is a Tim Holtz stencil, and then I will be using a paper stencil from a Cricut Cut-Up, and that is some blue acrylic paint, primary blue, and I'm just going to be using a makeup sponge to dab it on. That's the word. So I'm dabbing it on, and then I will be using for the outline the same paint, but I will be using a chisel brush. The stencil is a little off, but that's okay. I still like the way it came out. I'm going to be using the chisel end, the pointed end, to help me get a nice sketchy line, and then I will be pulling out the paint so that you can see the brush strokes. And then after that, I will be using some Tim Holtz Distress marker to go around the skull to help define it even more. So I'm just going to go around everything, and I'm just going to hold it down with my finger. FYI, paper stencils, you got to be really careful. Don't let anything or too much seep under, because they will stick and it will rip up onto your project. That's the word. Anyways, guys, so as I'm finishing up that, I also want to say that later on you'll see the picture, but I just want to let you know that I did use a Stampendous stamp in the background, and I used walnut distress stain, ink to finish up the background. And for the nose, I just used a regular ballpoint pen. I couldn't find my my favorite Castell pens. So yeah, so that's the Rusty Hinge distress marker that I'm going to be using. I kind of went a little heavy at first, and then I kind of used my fingers to blend a little bit out. I should have used some water, but I wasn't thinking. I was kind of in the moment. So anyways, I'll also be using some stars from a scrapbook project that I did last Wednesday, and I've already done 3 projects already, and I have them already on a playlist. So if you guys are interested in watching some scrapbooking, please head on over to that particular spot on my page. This is some not walnut stain, the pewter stain, and I'll be using a makeup sponge, and my finger to blend around the particular page. I didn't want it too heavy or on the skull, so that's the reason why I'm just kind of using my finger and using the makeup sponge to go around it. I really like how it came out. It really is cool. And then later on, you'll see that I'll take the same stencil as the skull, and I'll use the marker to go around with the dots. And here are the stars. And I just put the pattern down. I'll put the backside so that you can just see the craft part of it, because it does have a pattern on it. And then I'll go around the stars with the same marker. I also use some matte medium to glue that down, in case you're wondering what I use. So, and anyways, guys, the full list of products that I use will be on my blog, which is AileenTheLittleCrafter.com. And I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back next Monday for another Mixed Media Monday. And thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.